I'm already getting flack for the good morning video. Even I had a conversation with someone. Oh, good mornings, the risk to reward ratio and the stress to stimulus. Shut up. I know what I'm talking about here. A powerlifting strength variation of good mornings to me is doing them either hanging from straps or off of pins, meaning you're starting from the bottom, which is very similar to a deadlift. And it might be similar to almost like a stiff-legged deadlift. Now, your legs are not going to be straight here, just like they wouldn't be in a deadlift. There's a difference between stiff leg and straight leg. Big difference, okay? I don't care if you think Romanian deadlifts are better in this regard. It's a totally different exercise. Romanian deadlifts, you're not starting from a dead stop. These types of good mornings, you are a buffalo bar, a safety squat bar, and a cambered bar. Now I'm going to rank those in order. Last place, straight bar. It's the hardest. If that's all you have access to, that's fine. After all, that's the first style of good morning that ever existed. It's going to be a bit harder, the weight's going to be a bit less, and your form might not be as strict. But if that's the only type of good morning you can do and you really want to do good mornings, go ahead. Then the next would be the buffalo bar. The only reason I rank this over the straight bar, feels very similar, is because of the curvature, the weight sits slightly lower, hits more of your low back and core because of the weight sitting lower, and it's a little bit more comfortable on your shoulders because the bar is in fact lower, like I mentioned. Then next would be the safety squat bar. This, you can either put this in the cambered bar as 1A and 1B, because the safety squat bar will pitch you forward near the top of your spine, which will build up the muscles around the thoracic area. And the cambered bar is a little bit more comfortable on the shoulders because you could put your hands so much lower, and the weight is way lower than your shoulders, so it's going to hit your core and your low back a lot more. I feel like I could use more weight on the cambered bar. It's almost made for good mornings. It's such a great bar. However, it depends what the focus is on. So that's why I say safety squat bar 1B, and I give the slight edge to the cambered bar at 1A. Good mornings are great to raise your squat and your deadlift. You just have to implement them properly and know what you're doing, because there's hundreds of variations of good mornings. They're not all built the same.